Do you think in the future the modern workplace is going to have to change and adapt to accommodate game changers as they sort of move forward in their own corporate journeys?
That's an interesting question. I think in our view, they have no choice. If you take the FT100 over the last century, what it does is demonstrate, and indeed it mimics the animal kingdom, that if you don't adapt, innovate and grow, then ultimately you die. And it will be game changers who are at the heart of that capacity to adapt and innovate. And it's no longer good enough, I think, in our view, to focus on continuous improvements or striving for excellence. That's more of the same. Game changers don't live in the world of more of the same. As we said earlier, they change a landscape and set new standards for performance. Corporates have to recognise these individuals, whether it's on a large scale or whether it's on a small scale within a particular part of the corporation. That needs to happen. Large corporates who grow and become complacent with their efforts will, as I said earlier, follow the predictable pattern of ultimately dying, being taken over, failing in some way. There are a number of organisations, and I'm sure people watching this will already recognise them. Usually they're small start-up businesses who do know what it means to make the best of game-changing talent. What we're offering here for all of those interested in identifying and managing talent is a different way of seeing a capability within an organisation that's sorely neglected. So we're adding to the list of high potential leaders, emerging talent, impact players. We're adding to that list, hopefully at the top of the list, the value of identifying and marshalling the talents of your game changers.
From my perspective, when I agree with everything that John says, the organisations don't have a choice, quite simply. The things that are challenging the leadership or leaders of large mid-sized organisations will be those organisations that are can disrupt and move, disrupt a market and can move a lot quicker than they can. Technology advancement is impacting everybody, the whole world of digital, whatever that means to different organisations. The globalisation and the mobility of workforce and talent, and then equally the whole increasing pressure on a diverse workforce. So for leaders now, for organisations now, they must look at a different way of assessing and integrating these individuals that are going to make a difference. It's not just about climbing a corporate ladder, it's not just about getting to the top that's going to move businesses forwards. These game changers, we firmly believe, exist at every single level, and if they're not empowered or not enabled to get the best out of them, then they will either leave or not deliver the value, and the organisations will not move on.